Hola estudiantes de español 1. ¿Recuerdan la expresión del último video? A ver, 1, 2, 3. Somebody chat. Somebody drop your answer in the chat box. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was the last expression that we used in class? Okay, if you wrote this one, déjame en paz, you are right. Perfecto. Bueno, today's expression is really? En serio? En serio? Okay, today we have this expression. Don't forget, use it. Really? You're going to say to your mom, to your dad, to your friends, en serio? When somebody's talking to you, en serio? Alright guys, today is jueves 15 de octubre del año 2020. Today guys, we're going to be working on, again, indefinite articles. This week is going to be about that topic. I want to frame you today guys in the class. Today is jueves 15 de octubre del año 2020 and we're going to be working on definite and indefinite articles. Los artículos, look at this. This is, that is los artículos, okay? Estudiantes pueden usar los artículos en texto. You're going to write, you're going to read, you're going to complete some assignments using the articles. Okay guys, for today, I was thinking about how to introduce some of the exceptions that we have in Espanol. And I decided to make a list of those, and I want you to copy this down. This, for example, these are the kinds of notes that I would like to see when you are taking notes in my class. You see, okay, some exceptions. El agua. We cannot make a double effort to say la agua, okay, la águila. We cannot say that in Spanish. That's why, according to the RAE, that is Royal Academy of Language, Spanish language, you're going to use el agua. It doesn't matter if the word ends in A, it's el agua, el alma, el amor, you can see the translation here, el odio, el día, el mes, el hada, del pupitre. In this side of the board, we're going to have, vamos a tener la noche Martín, but it's A and E, yes. Those are some exceptions that we have. El mueble, furniture, ends in E, el mueble. El lápiz ends in Z, lápiz. The plural for lápiz is lápices with C. Okay, pencils, pencils, okay. El reloj, los relojes, clocks, watches. El reino, kingdom. El español, el francés, and all the languages that we have. El español, el inglés, el árabe, el mandarín, el francés, el alemán, el inglés. So we got also, tenemos aquí los días de la semana. Okay, el lunes, el martes, el miércoles, el jueves, el viernes, el sábado, el domingo, el lunes, el domingo, okay? So tenemos las partes del cuerpo. Some parts of the body ends in O, some parts of the body ends in E, and some parts of the body ends in A. So you need to identify those. For example, la cabeza ends in A, cabeza. La mano, el dedo, la uña, el codo, el brazo. We already covered those, words in the previous lessons. Okay, here we have an exception, guys. Look at this. El papá. El papá, the Kaden Edwidge called me last night. It's an example, okay? El papá, the Carter came to school to pick her up. Okay, el papá, okay? The father of. That is real literal Spanish. Then we got los colores, el color. You can say el azul ends in L, so es el azul. El amarillo, el rojo, el verde, those are the colors. So think about all the exceptions that we have in Spanish and try to use them. Try to use them in Spanish every day. Okay? Okay, guys, thank you very much for your attention in this video today. And, well, see you in class. Nos vemos. Chao. Cuídense mucho. I'm back. Estoy de regreso, chicos, con los videos de clase. Bueno, empezamos. ¿Sabes cuál es la expresión del último video? Do you know the expression of the last video? 5 seconds. Write it down. Give me your shot. In your shot, drop the answer. Just click and give me the answer. ¿Sabes cuál es la expresión del último video? Do you know the expression of the last video? What about people in person? Tell me. Write it down. Give me your answer. Drop your answer in the chat box. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. The last expression was, déjame en paz. Leave me alone. Déjame en paz. Today, I'm going to introduce, ¿en serio? ¿En serio? Really? What about you start playing with your family, your mom, your dad, your sister, your, aggravating brother? When he does or she does something really bad, or maybe you are talking to him and she said, oh, something that, ¿en serio? Okay, she's going to say, what are you talking about? What are you saying? ¿En serio? ¿En serio? Okay, guys, that is the expression for today. We're going to go now to the class. Hoy es día jueves. Jueves 15 de octubre del año 2020. For today, guys, and tomorrow, we're going to be working on saber conocer. Saber, facts, information. How to conocer people, places, and to be acquainted with or familiar to things. Okay? Let's go now with this. All right. Saber conocer, estudiantes pueden saber usar saber y conocer. I need you to know how to do that. Vamos con la aplicación y la práctica. Bueno, estudiantes, tenemos questions. Okay. All the time we are asking questions. Hey, ¿sabes a qué es el partido? You know what the game is? ¿Sabes si Mr. Martinez vino al colegio? Do you know if Mr. Martinez came to school this morning? Do you know if we have to give this to Mr. Martinez? ¿Sabes si tenemos que entregar esto a Mr. Martinez? And so on. So we have a lot of questions. Every day you use these verbs. Question number 1 says, ¿sabes cuándo termina el periodo? Do you know when the marking period ends? No, I don't know. Yes, I know. Sí, yo sé cuándo termina el periodo. That's a long answer, but you can just contract. Yeah, sí, yo sé. Why? Bueno, it's because I need to know about my work, something like that. All right, you just try to go beyond the conversation. Let's go with now the next one. What about this one? This is, ¿conoces al señor Campbell? People. Have you ever seen him? Have you ever had any contact with him? Visual contact. ¿Sabes dónde trabaja? Here we have 2 questions. One question is asking me about conocer people, and here is about saber about where that person works. Information. So the answer could be this way. Sí, sí conozco al señor Campbell. What is al? Because it's señor. A el señor Campbell. A el señor Campbell. Bueno, y la respuesta, sí, yo sé dónde trabaja, o sí, yo sé. Él trabaja en Blazer High School. You are providing more information about it. And the conversation keeps going. The conversation flows, and then you keep on using your language skills to produce Spanish. ¿Sabes preparar un sándwich? What is this? Is information? Is places? Is people? No. Is things? No. It's how to. Remember that saber is to know how to do, and also to know information. ¿Sabes preparar un sándwich? Well, some of the people are really great at making sandwiches. No sé preparar un sándwich. No sé. I don't know. I don't have any idea about how to make a sandwich. No sé. No sé cómo preparar un sándwich. You had to make some facial gestures, maybe. No sé, no tengo ni idea. Maybe somebody can tell me. Maybe my mom can help us, or maybe my sister. Maybe somebody can help us making the sandwich, okay? Just try to make it a little bit natural. I saw excellent videos from this class, and you were speaking so naturally that I could understand that Spanish is right there. It's in your veins, it's in your brain. We go now here. No sé preparar un sándwich. What about this one? ¿Conoces las cuevas Carter en Kentucky? Do you know las cuevas Carter en Kentucky? No, no conozco las cuevas Carter en Kentucky. That is a place. When I first came here, I was asking students about the best places to visit in Kentucky. And I said, Mr. Martin, you need to go to las cuevas Carter, Carter Caves. Carter Caves are really nice here. Okay, guys, so we have some questions and answers. Saber is the to form, the to form, the to form, the to form, and the answer, the yo form. But also we can say in the ustedes form. Question. ¿Conocen ustedes dónde queda el parqueadero del centro comercial? Do you know where the parking lot is? Something like that. Okay, so guys, try to put this in practice. Use it all the time. It's been a pleasure to be with you in this video, guys. So, nos vemos en clase muy pronto. Chao, cuídense. Nunca olvidaré cuando ella me miraba fijamente a los ojos y me decía, te amo. Estudiantes, I want you to tell me now, what was the expression from the last video? 5 seconds, 4, 2, okay. If you wrote, déjame en paz, you are correct. I'm going to give some extra points for that. Leave me alone. Déjame en paz. Don't bother me. Déjame en paz. Today, I'm going to introduce, ¿en serio? ¿En serio? You're going to have some facial gestures. You're going to say, like, surprise. Same face. You can say, hey, ¿en serio? Really? You can play with your friends, your American friends, your friends from here, or your mom, your dad, your family members, your sister, your brother, your sibling, that aggravating guy next to you. I mean, ¿en serio? What are you saying? ¿En serio? You can play with him or her. Okay, ¿en serio? ¿En serio? Really? ¿En serio? That is the expression for today. Dear students, I could see that we have advanced a lot in this topic, and you really identify the conjugated forms of the verbs AR, ER, and IR. And of course, today we were doing IVA, that is the ir, ser, era, ver, veía, and some others, okay? So you already know how to conjugate a lot of verbs. So let me tell you, I would say that now you are equipped, really, really equipped to start writing your story. I brought today some topics. For example, creative writing. Today is jueves 15 de octubre, the 2020, and we're going to use the imperative and the imperfect. Remember, guys, the imperative is going to be the topic or the tense that is going to make the story goes. Okay? The action finished, another action, okay? Step by step. But the imperfect is the one that is going to recreate, is going to decorate, is going to be really flashy, is going to be really, 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 I mean, interesting your story. It's going like show and tell, it's like show and tell. I mean, that imperfect is going to describe the scene, describe the scenario, describe the setting, time and place. And it's going to be a little bit creative. That is creative writing. I mean, sometimes when you are reading an article, reading a story, reading a book, you say, oh, this is amazing. How the author is describing the people, the action of the people, or maybe the environment, maybe the setting, the places, and that's amazing, okay? I love reading those stories, like the ones that I wrote sometimes in the books that I produce. Students pueden narrar historias. That is going to something happen today. We're going to start saying that. That is the objective of the class. I need you to tell me your story. Be creative. I mean, science fiction story, historical fiction story, or non-fiction, fiction. What are you going to talk about? Okay? We're going to create a story. I'm going to let you know how to do it in real slides. Maybe we're going to create a book. I mean, like a, book for children. Okay? So we're going to be having, the first step on this is just to try short story. Creative writing. Topics en mi niñez. You're going to tell me something about your childhood, your infancy years. When you were a child, what do you used to do? ¿Qué solía hacer? But don't say solía. You say, Jugaba con mis muñecas, estudiaba, corría, montaba bicicleta, jugaba con mis amigos, iba al parque, y jugaba fútbol americano, y yo el cerebro me lo partía tratando de hacer tareas. What do you used to do? Draw, dibujaba. Cuando era niño, that's another beginning. Cuando era niño, recuerdo que yo visitaba a mis abuelos en la finca y comíamos pavo en Navidad. Yo le daba, to give, regalos a mis primos, a mis hermanos. Y mi mamá preparaba una cena deliciosa. So you are telling me a story when you are a boy kid, all right? El viaje a las Bahamas or any place. I remember when I went to the Bahamas. So you can tell me something about that. Okay. When I went to the Bahamas, yo fui a las Bahamas. El viento soplaba, the wind blew, okay, soplaba, y el barco se movía, y entonces la comida no estuvo buena, okay. And then you see more information about maybe a cruise that you took, or maybe a trip that you took to the mountains, to the Appalachian Mountains, Tennessee, Gatlinburg, any place you visited. What about in the cumpleaños? You can remind us, you can tell us about your birthdays. Any celebration is special, bad or good or bad. Okay, el día en que conocí a mi mejor amigo o amiga, the day that I met you guys, the day that I met Spanish 3, E3, B3, ACC, the day that I met Abby, the day that I met Leah, Natalie, the day that I met you guys in my class, Emily. So, what happened that day? It was about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, so using that. Un accidente terrible, a terrible accident, okay? I'm just giving you some ideas. En mi trabajo, remember, used to or would, or was where, that is imperfect. En secreto, nobody should know about this. What about a story that nobody, should know about it? So those are my topics, but I want you to give me more topics. It's just, including but not really limited to these ones. Be creative, guys, and we're going to be doing that. Today we're going to be working in per deck, and also we're going to start working simultaneously about this, creative writing. I will give you some tips about that. This creative writing project is, we're going to start maybe tomorrow, Friday, and we're going to finish next week. I'm going to give you a lot of time for that, okay? So, guys, it's been a pleasure to be with you today. Ha sido un placer. It's been a pressure or pleasure? Pressure or pleasure to be with you today? I think it's pleasure. Okay? Bye-bye. Nos vemos. Chao. Chao.